Hello, everyone. How are we doing this evening, afternoon, early morning, whenever it is? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you to have a conversation. I know people are live right now, but have nothing to do with me. This is what I want to talk about. This is what I'm going to discuss and go over. This is just my situation and how I want to talk about it. We know what's going on these YouTube streets. There's a lot happening right now. There's a lot going on these YouTube streets. People are talking about things, but the big story of the day is what I want to talk about. Um, the book. What's up, C. Tyson, baby? How you doing? Sammy D, baby. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But let's discuss this. Let's have a conversation about this book that everyone is up in uproar about. Everyone is talking about. People are mad about it. People are upset about it. People are foaming at the mouth about it. What's up, So Blessed, baby? How you doing? Now, there's a couple of terms that's being floating around here that people like. Y'all know how I am about talking about things that are, out of turn or out of context, I should say. First off, we're talking about fiction versus nonfiction. Now, I put up the definitions of both. So I'm going to read that to you guys so we can have a conversation about it and talk about it on an intellectual, logical level. And people may get offended, people may not get offended, people may like it, people may not like it. I personally don't care because, like I always say, my thoughts, commentary, and stuff is about me and me pretty much. That's all I have to be happy with. If y'all choose to agree with it, y'all do. If you don't, you don't. But let's go over some terms right quick that is going to, hopefully clear up what's going on and what's happening in this thing. So let's pull up the first term. The book is called fiction, a work of fiction. The definitions of fiction is this: it's a noun, literature in a form of prose, especially short stories and novels that describe imaginary events and people. That's fiction. Once again, let me read that last part again. Literature in the form of prose, especially short stories and novels that describe imaginary events and people. That's what fiction is. Now let's put up the term nonfiction and see what that says. Nonfiction is prose written prose written based on facts, real events, and real people, such as biography or history. That's nonfiction. Nonfiction is prose written that is based on facts, real events, and people, such as biographies or history. Now, the book that is in question is called it's called The Beef Sector, Beefing for Dollars. And one of the main characters in that book is Sean Bradley. And what is mentioned in the book or in the work is that he is a child molester. So is that fact or is that fiction? He's upset and mad because he said that the title is called fiction and it's based on life stories and true events. So is the true event that you are a child molester? Is the true event that you are actually a John Gacy? Is that why you mad? So you say it should be called nonfiction because it's based on your life story. You should be happy that she called it fiction and made a character. Hey, Kendra, baby, how you doing? And made a character that is, I guess, modeled after you, that is a child molester or was accused of being a child molester. See, you can't have it both ways. You say that you're not a child molester. What was being said is that the person by King Troutmouth or King Trout, whatever the title was a molester. So are you that? Hey, Southern Spice baby, how you doing? Hey, Kendra. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. You get what I'm saying. So you can't have it both ways. You want her to claim that it's nonfiction because you say it's based on y'all stories or y'all real life. But in real life, are you a child molester? Were you doing the things that she said you were doing in this book, or that people would have been accusing you of? Oh, I'm not, baby. I'm fine. See, people need to understand. When I heard it from Tim earlier today when I was at home. I heard Tim's first review about a book was not, and I bypassed it because it wasn't something I um, cared about. Then I heard rumblings was not. Then I just want to say something about Sean Bradley mentioned it, whatever. So I went over to see what he was talking about, whatever. And he was upset. And while he was talking, I sound pissed off, Kendra. No, babe, I'm fine. But while he was talking, I started to wonder, why is he so upset? Hey, Teresa, baby, how you doing? I was like, why is he so mad? Why is he upset? Why is he going off like this? Then it clicked to me, you guys. Think about it. What was he doing? What is he trying to do? Isn't he trying to tell a story about the beef sector? Isn't he trying to create a show surrounded around the beef sector? Isn't he trying to model his TV show after events and things surrounded around the beef sector? But guess what? She published her book last year, which means that when his stuff comes out, it will seem like he copied off of her. He wasn't the first one to come up with this idea. He wasn't the first one to brand this concept as to talk about what's going on in the beef sector. That's why he's upset. That's why he's trying to distract you guys from looking at things logically. No, he don't want people to eat off of something that he thinks is his idea. Hey, Quantity B, Quantity, I'm gonna drop the link, baby. I want you to come on here with me, or somebody else also as well, because I want y'all to talk. I want to really have a discussion about this. Give me 1 second. Let me drop this link so we can talk about this, you guys. Because I know I'm not the only one who thinks this way. I know that I'm not the only one who have, you know, what I'm saying, an idea of what's going on. Don't do that, Kendra. Be nice. We're cool. We're nice. Exactly. She beat him to the punch, and that's the whole point. She beat him to the punch. No problem. Take your time. It's out there. The Read of Philadelphia, and as y'all know, I respectfully can't support some people. I completely understand, Kendra, baby. I completely understand, sweetheart. We understand. I don't know who this is, but welcome. Stream Rocker, what's up, baby? Who is this?
You obsessed ass, well, it's not stupid, dyslexic ass, ugly ass, stupid, dumbass bitch. Bitch, you so fucking stupid.
But yeah,
You
you over here,
backwards
baby.
talking
Are
ass,
you okay,
dumbass
baby?
bitch.
Are you okay, baby? Are you
Are
done?
you
Keep
mad?
talking. Keep
Are you
talking,
mad?
baby.
Are
Keep
you
talking.
obsessed? Are you not
No,
obsessed?
I'm not at
Are you
all.
obsessed? Well, it's not. Are you obsessed? Well, it's not.
No, at all, baby. I'm not.
Well, it's not.
But you're over here, baby. You're over
You
here
mad?
watching me.
Are you
No.
obsessed? Yes, you're very
Finish,
obsessed.
baby. Are you done,
You're
baby?
stupid
Are
obsessed.
you done, baby?
Are you done?
Are you no?
All your lives is
I'm
about
still here.
Sean Bradley.
Is
You're
it really?
stupid. All of them.
No,
Every
this is
last
the
one of them.
conversation that's going on all day, stupid.
Every last live you do is about Sean Bradley. You're obsessed.
Sammy, you're absolutely right, Sammy. Y'all are so silly.
Weak
No,
ass
no,
nigga.
baby. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's fine. But the funny thing is this: a troll is on my channel at 1 o'clock in the morning, saying that I'm obsessed. I'm not following you around, and this is not about Sean Bradley, dummy. It's about a conversation that needs to be had. It's about a conversation that needs to be had that about this is about a conversation that needs to be had about what's going on throughout the day. Someone wrote a book. He got on live, screaming and yelling about it, was not. And I'm telling you my insight about what I'm thinking based on what his things are, based on what is going on. It's not about me being obsessed. It's about me pointing out the bullshit and the hypocrisy and the fact that people can't see what's in front of him or from the book, I
Correct.
should say.
You're right, food junkie. Like I said before,
Division.
this is 2020 division, honey. I I did not know anything about the book. I found out about the book the same time. Everybody, well, actually, what happened? Timothy went live. Timothy made a video. He didn't even
Early
go
point.
live. He
Right.
made a video, and I
Mm-hmm.
said, "What the hell?" But Timothy was not even aware that it was the Read of Philadelphia.
Right.
He was not aware because Timothy is older than us. He doesn't watch everything we watch.
Right.
He did not know who that was. He
Right.
just saw a book was written about the beef sector. And then the confirmation came when Lockheed Boss Lady went live.
Right.
And I said, well, I'll be doing. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Sir King came on and he said, well, Kwani, the book been out since January.
Right.
And I had to explain to Sir King and to everybody else in the room, I was ill-informed about the book. I don't watch everybody's channels.
Correct.
And because we've all fallen out. We've
Right.
all fallen out with each other.
At least
The
one
only way
time.
I know about certain news that's going on in everybody's room if I go to a nucleus person that everybody likes.
Right.
So I watched her and she was reading it, and I go, oh my God, it's juicy. I mean, it's juicy.
Right.
And she's still our sister. I don't care. She our sister.
Right.
Let her get money. But Sean is upset because she beat him to the punch. Her story came out first. I don't care if it's fiction or nonfiction. Her story first.
Right. But the funny thing about that is that I knew about her writing a book about the beef sector last year.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know
last year because she said it. Because remember, her and I fell out early part of last year when I was cool with Sean.
Okay.
She attacked me because of Sean. So I defended myself once again. And with that, she was saying that she was writing a book about this sector. And
that don't fucking matter. Well, it's not. You're still obsessed. And Kwani, bitch, you're obsessed too.
Girl,
both of you bitches are obsessed. At the end,
go to bed, honey. Let that sister make money. Yeah. Why are they so hateful? Allow the woman to make money.
It's not even about that. Thing is, you're still here with troll pages talking about what's going on. My point is this right here. Before I was really interrupted was not by this stupid ass whore. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I knew about the book last year.
Okay.
I didn't know that it was out until today. I thought it just came out with. I didn't know it was out in January. What happened was she was saying that she was writing a book about this sector.
I remember her saying that, and when she and I was cool, she would ask me about how to revamp her channel. I said, well, she would tell me things. I said, well, give me some information about yourself. So she told me that she wrote books. Right. I said, well, that's your gift. Exactly. Give us your gift on YouTube. So what she began to do, she started reading the books that she had written. I said, well, that's your niche, books. And she did mention about writing a book about the beef sector. I said, well, go ahead. I told her to utilize your talent.
Exactly. And so what the problem is that, like I was saying, my problem, I don't have a problem, period. And I'm not assessing anybody. I'm just talking about the commentary that's going on today. Mm-hmm. What I heard is when he was talking about the book was not, he kept harping on that it's fiction. I just read the definition of what fiction is. Mm-hmm. Like I said, fiction, if you wanted her to say that it was a nonfiction book, was not. A nonfiction book means that it's based on someone's truth, history, or someone's biography. So if you wanted her to say that it is a nonfiction book, my question was, is he saying that he is a child molester? Because that's what she said that someone said about the character in the book.
Correct.
So my thing is, if I was him, I'll be happy that she called it fiction because, I heard my boo right here. I'll be happy that he called it fiction. Probably not her, because it's probably not her.
Fuck all y'all.
Craziness, honey. It's too late. It is too early in the morning to be crazy, now, isn't it? Too early in the morning to be crazy.
Different troll pages, just to say.
Wow, really?
Hey, Kwani, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, though. Hey, Shorty C, baby. Hey, everybody else in the chat. But I'm obsessed. 3 different troll pages, and I'm the one who's obsessed.
Correct.
See, it doesn't make sense. It's hypocrisy. It's crazy. It's lunacy to me. Mm-mm. But like I was saying, if I was him, I'll be happy she called it fiction.
Same here.
Because it would say a lot of disparaging things about a lot of different people.
Correct. All the things that's been said about all of us
Right,
on
the
YouTube
negative, the ugly,
has
the most
been negative. So
horrible.
why would you want it to be true about you?
Exactly. So why do you want somebody to say, "Oh, I know why he think he's smart"? So when she said he can charge her for defamation.
Yes, but wait, that's what he said. That's what he did say
Right.
about suing her.
Exactly.
I'm gonna contact the lawyer and
And
get consultation. But
You
I
can't.
said that I said that over there with Lockheed and also with Bless Watkins. I said there's going to be a collective group on here that are where enemies are going to band together and try to sue her. Suing her does not mean you're going to win.
Exactly.
You can sue a napkin and still lose
Exactly. Exactly.
or still win. That doesn't mean you have to win. You have to have some money to have a lawsuit.
And now that you have to show proof that
Proof.
she's doing either malice and it was not true. My point
Correct.
is, but I was trying to tell somebody it was not. I was over in while I was at work. I was over in what's her name? The Truth Enterprises chat, and I was trying to tell her, baby, someone could tell your story for you if they want to. Look at O.J. Simpson.
Correct.
How many people have wrote a book about the O.J. Simpson situation?
Correct. And that's what I was saying also today. Earlier today, I said the same thing. I said, it's their perception of the truth. Your perception is your truth. It's not mine. It's
Exactly.
yours.
And someone can talk about what they heard. Someone can talk about what they've experienced.
Correct.
Talk about that without involving you. And what she did was correct. She changed the names of everyone. Was not just because we maybe can figure out and decipher her code of who she's talking about. That doesn't mean that it is some type of wrong she did. She's not wrong with it. Was not. They can't do anything at all. The book is labeled fiction for a reason. Exactly, the book is labeled fiction for a reason because she is making up. These are stories that she probably didn't quote unquote come up with, but she has changed enough of the story to say that this is not true and this is not. These are not real people.
Correct. But then another thing I said also, if you're so upset, all of us have an opportunity to sit down and write our own story.
Exactly. Right.
She wrote a book. We can write a book too. And another thing, the only one who knows who belong to who are the ones who are part of that story.
Right.
Outsiders who not on YouTube don't know who the hell we are.
Right. Exactly. Right. This little small insignificant sector is not so big enough. Was not that it's going to disparage your whole reputation. Was not. If you don't claim to be the trout mouth king,
why are you upset?
You.
It can't. Calling you the trout mouth king, is that stopping you from making money outside of YouTube?
Exactly. How is that hurting your bag? How is that defaming your character when you you have identified as that was not when you don't your real name is not even Sean Bradley?
Correct.
So my point is, people who's upset or whoever else is in the book. I heard Tracy's in it. I heard ZT's in it. I heard VS is in it. Characters based on their personality, based on what they've done here on YouTube, or was and it was not. But if no one identifies it and no one recognizes it was not, it doesn't get any.
It doesn't get traction. It won't get traction.
And yeah,
so I don't understand what the upset is about.
Nor do I, and I don't understand why people thinking that. And then Shelley's upset was not saying she's disappointed in Timothy because he promoted the book was not, and then she's calling Jay Wilson saying that he should sue because it's called beefing for dollars. Those aren't terms that he have.
He doesn't copyright those. He doesn't copyright those words. Those words belong to the lexicon. It doesn't belong to Jay Wilson.
Exactly.
Beefing for dollars has been out before Jay Wilson was even born.
Exactly. Right. See, people here, they just want to talk about it's all a distraction, it's all a distraction.
These keyboard attorneys and keyboard
therapists and people,
doctors and the keyboard counselors, child, please.
Exactly.
Laughable
horse. Laughable. And my thing is like I said, if people can't see what Sean was trying to do, rile up people was not to go against one person, whatever you're saying, for his own benefit. Like I said, he's upset because she beat him to the punch.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I said he's going to try to rally folks together to go against her. I said I wasn't falling for it. That's why I went live today and I made a video telling her I'm proud of her.
Right. And my thing is, and then people are like, well, you're not going to tell my story. No one's telling your story. She's telling her story based on what you did.
Correct. It's her version of the truth.
Exactly. And like there's always three versions. There's yours, there's mine, there's someone in the middle.
And one lies within. That's right. And she has every right to go and make her book. She can even turn her book. She can turn her books into a movie if she wanted to. And I would still go watch.
Exactly.
I don't get it. I'm telling you, these demonic spirits on here.
It's ridiculous, but things like I don't understand how people think that people are falling for. Like I said, if you think critically, if you think logically, well, it's not. You will see right through everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm. I told you that's what I do. I've sat back and just been watching, and I said, "Really?
But you always think
Oh,
that.
this is
You
what
always
folks
think
are
that.
doing. Oh, this person trying to control everything, aren't you? Really?
The thing is, he wants the monopoly of trying to tell the story of this sector, and the fact that she beat him to it, he's pissed off.
I love every moment of it. You hear me? I
You
love
know,
it.
I do. I come back laughing, not really caring, but
Yes,
seeing what's going on.
honey, I told you the best part of waking up is I told you what to do with the best part of waking up, not giving a fuck.
Right.
Oh, please. I am so proud of her. And I
Right.
say, get money. I am proud of her. Why would you stop her bag? Let her do her. You upset, write your own book.
Exactly. Tell your story your way.
Yeah, go ahead and you said you guys went to Atlanta and you all were gonna do this reality show. Continue your reality show.
Right.
Just continue doing you. How is she stopping you from doing you?
This probably
Fuck y'all.
Same to you.
This is the 4th troll page, y'all. It's the 4th troll page. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Are you fucking ridiculous? I'm obsessed. No, you're obsessed, baby.
Just keep on. Why are you fighting for Sean, girl? He doesn't want you.
Oh, she's mad because he wants me.
What did he give her, a bag of popcorn? He must have given her a bag of popcorn.
What do they call it? The more better cheddar?
Or was it the spicy kind? Was it the jalapeno? Maybe it was hot. That's why she keep coming over because we're caliente to her.
Okay. Let's see, this is the 5th time she come in with a different troll page.
Crazy. Is it her again?
I don't know.
Bitches.
Her again. Crazy.
Babe, this is 5 troll pages at
How
1.
old are you, girl? How old are you?
Probably 103. Have nothing to do with her old ass. But no, like I said, you're mad at me because I'm telling the truth. You're mad at me because I see what's in front of me. I don't get. Even when I was down with the whole club chat thing, I was never that blind.
Right.
I didn't like what was going on. Was not
correct. Was same here, and that's why I got kicked out the kingdom.
You know, I got kicked out. Then I started skipping down the road. You go down the road. Don't you carry nothing?
That might be alone.
He's on down the road.
So funny, but honey, yes, these people are something else. I'm proud of them. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, allow that sister to do her.
Right, do your thing.
And he want to complain about it's 48 pages on Kindle,
and it costs this and it costs that.
Right. But why you so you didn't sit back and count it? You didn't went over there and you didn't looked up stuff? Really, Sean Bradley?
But Kwani, let's look at the things reality was not. Who came up with the idea of the masquerade that he actually went with? I did.
You did.
Did you
he steals from everybody.
Right.
He steals from everyone.
Who came up with his mask idea? I did.
You.
Who did he always was bragging about? Oh, my mask gonna be real nice when Food Junkie does it. I did. My point is this: you was on my dick so hard that no one thought twice about that. But as soon as you was mad at me and I exposed you for the bitch that you are, you like something was wrong. But my thing is, I didn't come here and say, well, he's charging $350 was not for an event that's only 3 days on that. I don't care about all that. I didn't care about the nuances of that. As long as I got my money back from the event, I was cool.
Correct.
Whoever want to follow you down that road, they can. But I was off the train. I was off the truck. I want my money back. Get my money back. I got my money back and I left it alone.
Right.
Even now, it's not about me bashing him. It's about me saying, I see what you're doing. Before, correct. I saw it before, but I was just quiet about it because I was trying to support him. Hey, Pretty Cakes. Hey, Sugar Complex. I was trying to support him. But when he was wrong, I would tell him behind the scenes that what you're doing is wrong. Now I'm just telling it in front of the scenes.
Right. I get it.
It doesn't mean that I'm obsessed or I care one way or the other. Is that I see what's going on, and I want people to have the correct conversation and understand the conversation that they're having. The conversation is not about, the fact that this lady wrote books or wrote a book about different characters or caricatures of people here, because it's about the fact that he's trying to distract and he's upset that she beat him to the punch.
Correct, but that's the reason why I went live myself and made a video. Because she and I don't talk. but I still support her. She's still my sister. I'm not my sister's keeper. I'm my sister.
Exactly. Ooh, I like that. Correct.
And I support her. I've been supporting her from the beginning when I saw the way she's being done by people.
Right.
And then she and I had a falling out, and we and her knocked heads. It still didn't mean I didn't care for her, and I didn't support her vision. When I see it, she's a good person.
Mm-hmm.
She's a good person. We just had a falling out.
Yeah.
And I've been telling her, write books. That's your gift. That's your gift, Rocky. Write books.
Right.
And she wrote her books.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, let her do her.
And yeah, but one thing is there are several people on here who wrote books. Jay Wilson wrote a book that was totally plagiarized and misspelled and
correct. And I supported him as well.
Exactly. Timothy Blaine wrote several books. What's his name? James Caldwell wrote several books. I wrote a book as well. That thing is everything that people who have written books on here was that we take experiences out of our life and write about that.
Correct. That's right. Like I said, when I support you, I support you. Like I said, he just upset because she beat him to the punch. Yeah, he needs to just let it go. Let it go and continue to move on with his Atlanta experience.
Time to let it go. Look like another love TKO.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Right. I think that he's really upset the fact that she beat him to the punch and what his little thing and the fact that she actually has something that's out there on Amazon and his show may never get picked up.
Correct, but he can't say she stole it from. He can't say she stole it. Her book was out since January.
Exactly. Hey Shaquilla baby. Hey Mr. YouTube Streets. Designs baby. How you doing?
He cannot say she stole it from him. No, exactly. He cannot say.
And that's why he's upset because she can't. The thing is, even listening to him how he spoke about it was not. Well, I'm not mad at it. Was not. It's just she shouldn't call it fiction.
But how is he not mad? But talking about going to see an attorney,
right? And then trying to give people reasons to sue her and come against her was not. And my thing with that is that you better be lucky she called it fiction because if it was nonfiction was not, that means everything that she was saying was true about you.
Correct. And then he's had that one lady to go live and read the book and read it.
Yeah. A follower. That's Leo's friend.
And that's crazy.
That's Leo's friend. That's the lady who was doing the ribs. Leo.
But how stupid. But he won't go live on his own channel and read it.
Yeah, because he don't want to get flagged.
Correct. But see how stupid they are. They don't even know how stupid they are.
Right. I give you at least $10. That's what he said to her. I give you at least $10
for you to go live and read everything. And her dumb behind over there dancing with liquor while reading.
Stupid. I didn't even watch her.
I didn't watch it, but I had to go over there and see if she was stupid enough to do it though.
Yeah, but my thing is, what did the reader of Philadelphia say that was wrong? Everything that she wrote happened here on.
It happened. Everything she wrote, it did happen here. She just changed. What she did was just change all of her names.
Exactly, which is perfectly within her right to do, to tell her story.
Okay. And that's what I said. I said you really can't get any money out of her because she changed the names.
Exactly.
All the names are changed. The only person who would know those names and who she's speaking about would be the ones that are affiliated in that book.
Exactly. And they identify as those caricatures.
Correct.
So you are the person who did this? Oh, wow. You told on yourself. She didn't say anything about you. It was not you exposed yourself.
Yeah, he was upset about, she still called him Trout Mouth. She should have called him Shane. He was upset that she should have gave Tracy another name. Excuse me? It's her book. It's her story.
Exactly. Right. And
it's her likeness, not yours.
Exactly. See, he wanted to control everything. Was that people don't understand that. People don't understand that what he was trying to do is trying to deflect and distract from what's really going on. Damn, she told her story before I told my story. But yet,
now he got to come up with a whole new storyline.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's going to cost him a lot more money.
Exactly. And he also got to come up with a different way of selling it to the networks because they can always say there's a book out there already called that.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
What makes
with those same plots.
Right. What makes yours different? Oh, that's this is you. So, do you have affiliation with this book? Oh no. Well, let me talk to the person who actually have affiliation with this book.
And now he want to drag her through the mud like this. Do you think she's going to help you?
Exactly. But the thing is,
I'm
people
done.
just because people choose to smile and grin on here whatnot and keep and take the high road most of the times, because I know I was in the dirt a couple times was not. The point is, I'm smarter than the average bear. I don't have to
Mhm.
sit here and take someone else's word for it. That I know what's going on. I see what's happening.
Correct. Well, I said same here. Like I said, I know I can get on YouTube and be a buffoon, but I'm also smart as well. And
Exactly.
I see the craziness.
Yeah, definitely see the craziness. Definitely see the hypocrisy and everything that
Mhm.
people are saying.
The manipulation.
Manipulation, the
I see the
jealousy.
manipulation going on here. And that's crazy that you could be manipulated behind a laptop, an iPad, and a telephone
Exactly.
from a stranger
Right.
who doesn't care about you, don't even know who you are.
Right.
If you dropped off the face of the earth, they wouldn't care.
At all. They wouldn't care one bit, one way or the other.
Correct.
And it's so sad that, saying people aren't realizing what's in front of them. But the thing is, I expected from people over there was not who not to truly have that. And then people tell me was take the feelings about Sean Bradley out of it, whatever. My thing is, I don't have anything to do with Sean Bradley. It's not about him. It's about the
Mm-hmm.
fact that he's trying to take money out of someone's mouth. And if he can do it to them, he can do it to me.
Correct. But that's how I feel as well. Anything you can do to others is already done to me.
Right. That's why I always said whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nicola going to cry when she realizes she's not going to be. That's what I said was that I watch how people befriend and defriend people was not. And if you are so nasty and manipulative to someone else, why do I think that I'm so special to where you won't do the same thing to me?
Correct. And that's what I said to people also. You think that you're better than I?
What makes it different that he can truly is when I sort of open my eyes is at this. Now, like I said, you and I had our own differences, Quanta. You and I have
Yes.
our own differences. But when the fact that you went to Baltimore to support him and how he become pretty much ostracized you for that, he is the one, him and Club Chat is the one who made you. Because when you used to call over there, I was over there when you used to call over there, cussing and fussing and doing your thing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then like, Quanta, go ahead and get your own channel, get your own channel. As soon as you got your own channel was not, and you started getting the popularity and moving away from them, whatever, is when they started turning against you.
But I wish I had known that ahead of time. But the thing is, I didn't know.
Right.
So sometimes you got to get into the madness to find out what the madness is really about.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to check into the insane asylum to know that, you know what I'm saying, you're not crazy.
Correct. Check in and take you a nap for a few days and then get your behind up and do the right thing.
Exactly. And my thing is, but when I saw how he started turning against everyone else was not, and then he started shading me for absolutely no reason, whatever. And I tried to do pretty much to help him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I made my plan to get up out of there was not and get out of there on top. But point is, I saw what was going on. So my thing is, okay, let me back away from this person slowly, what else not, and hopefully that everything is cool. But no, you want to be nasty, so let's be nasty, and that's what we are doing. So like I said, I'm meet you with the same energy that you're meeting me with, and
that's correct. Same here. Same here.
This is not even about him being who he is. It's about the fact that what happened today and how he tried to manipulate the whole story and situation was not as if he came up with something new and different. We all, like I said, a lot of people knew about that book last year because she told us about it.
Okay. Like I said, I just learned when I found out, and I said, "Oh, she wrote a book, really?" And like I said, I saw it over there with Tim. Then I saw it over there with Lockheed, and Lockheed began to read it, and I said, "Oh, really? She wrote a book?" And I said, "Well, I will purchase it. I will be buying it. I would like for mine to be signed."
Right.
I feel like a star, a star, honey.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like my thing is like, I mean, you're like, and people's mad like, well, she can tell my story. She can't tell your story unless you get permission. People don't say that. People only give you power when you give them that permission. They have power over you. Was not like the thing is like. First of all, I don't do anything too egregious on here for it to be talked about anyway. I don't feel.
Okay. That's true.
Yes, I've been a little verbal fisticuff. Shout out to you for the word fisticuffs, verbal fisticuffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But the point is, I don't do anything personally on here. Y'all don't know anything about me personally on here. Was not that would ever make me embarrassed.
Correct. And that's the same with me. Like I said, I don't get on here. I'm always in black screen. I never get on here and start exposing all of my tea.
Right.
Because it's nobody's business.
Exactly. And if you want to dox me with that, that's fine. But like I said, I
Right.
always say, dox if you want to. But the reality is, are you going to like what you find? And then
Correct.
if you realize what you did find, ask yourself, am I going to be safe if I publish this? Because what has he gotten away with?
Correct. That's true.
You
That
know,
is true.
hey Trina C, baby, how you doing? You know, some of the things I don't do anything on here was not that is embarrassing for me or my family. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
take shit that y'all do on here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. You're right. You're absolutely correct.
On here was not, I don't bring my personal life on here was not. The only thing y'all know about me is that I'm married, I design clothes, and I can cook.
Correct.
That's all y'all pretty much know.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is not up for discussion about my personal life because it's none of nobody's business. Unless you pay my bills or I'm fucking you was not or
Correct.
we eating was not. It's none of your business. Hey,
That's
Miss,
true.
how you doing, baby?
You're absolutely true.
You know, so people
Like I
don't see
said, I mean, let the young lady live. Let the young lady live. Go ahead and purchase the book. Have fun with the book, child.
exactly. Have fun. Do a little book tour. Talk about the beef section. Talk about whoever's talking about that. The thing is, all it is going to be is if I'm not. The thing is, just like well, I don't think it's what people don't get is this. How many times do us content creators talk about other people on this YouTube thing and tell their story for them? We do it every day, all day long.
Every day, all day. Mm-hmm.
How many times do people play other people's content on here, but you change the pitch, you change this, you don't show their picture what's not, and you get away with it? Why is it any different?
Correct. Every day, all day. It's just the idea that she beat him to the punch. That's all.
Exactly.
And now he got to change. Now he has to change his whole manuscript of that so-called show he must be having.
Exactly. That's what people don't understand. That's what people don't get. People don't get the fact that that's why he's upset, and that's why he's trying to push it so hard, and that's why everybody on his little team is doing that because they realize that they now is asked out because I'm gonna beat them to the punch.
Correct. Like I said, and I don't. So I would like to know how they feel, how all of them really feel about Tim now.
Right, they're pissed at Tim, just like shit.
So are they throwing him out? So are they throwing him out? Is the NDA canceled for him? If they all signed him.
He already said on his live the second time he said that he don't like saying 5Bay's name, Jay Wilson's name, a couple of people's name was that's part of that show. So I'm like, damn. The only person that he put respect on the name was Sean.
Well, let's see how Sean feels.
Exactly.
Because Sean didn't really say anything about Tim.
No.
That was I saw inside the chat where Shelly was doing the talking.
Yeah, Shelly was doing and then Shelly made a video saying, Tim, I'm mad at you was not, I'm disappointed you was not. How dare you support her but not support Jay Wilson? Bitch, didn't you
say, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
Say that you and Jay Wilson. Then she want to say, well, me, Jay Wilson, and Leo, we go out here doing murders on these streets. First of all, bitch, didn't you just say he was trying to kill your cat? Didn't you have to get a bodyguard for was trying to kill your cat?
He was crazy.
No,
crazy. But Food Jacket, I don't watch their channels because when they all went to Atlanta, with all the doxing they had done to one another, all the name calling they had done to one another, now you all are kumbaya, my lord.
Right.
See, that's not my setup.
No, I don't do that.
There is no way humanly possible I could be in the same vicinity of those individuals who've done horrific things to me.
Okay,
and think I'm not gonna whoop your behind.
Quantity, let's keep it real. They gonna say the same thing about you and I now, right? Because we got into a little verbal fisticuffs before. So
yes, but we have made amends before we have made amends on here.
Right, exactly. No. I just want to keep you aware because I'm always playing both sides.
I understand. But you and I are on YouTube making amends. Then if we show up together in the streets together, we wasn't faking the funk.
Right. Exactly. Okay. I just want to make sure because the thing is, because they say the same thing about, well, they're trying to say it, but they was all she called him this and he called her that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
But have you ever doxed me? Have I ever doxed you?
No.
Okay, so we cursed each other out on YouTube. We stayed on YouTube with our problem. We didn't take it to the streets.
Right. And plus, when we started talking to each other, we came together organically.
Correct.
It wasn't something that was manufactured for clicks and views or for a promise of money of some type of sort.
Correct. Like I said, so if I was to go out of town to meet you, or you come here and we go out to eat, we've already made amends live and live in color for the world to see.
Right.
We weren't on here fighting it all of a sudden. Voila! Surprise! Right. Look at us. We love each other.
Right. Fighting
that's crazy.
And on Wednesday we hugging each other, having drinks.
Right, it's crazy. When I saw that, I said, "What in the world?" I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, so were they lying all the time?
Exactly. See,
Were they pulling the wool over our eyes all the time? So was all that beefing they were doing with each other, was that really fake?"
right. 'Cause
But you got me in the, but I'm choosing sides for some people, and now I'm the one. I'm the outsider.
right, right. They're making like that's like me making people choose between you and I, and next thing you know, you and I are back friends, and then they're on the outside, and we both saying, "Well, we're cool now, we're fine now, we're good now."
And
No,
everybody else, and they all. I mean, you lonely, and all them friends.
exactly. You smell and agree with people was not that you don't even like or even trust
Mm-mm.
because you do it
I
once,
just
you
can't
do it
believe that.
again.
I cannot believe these are adults. I really, they're
Yeah,
adults. They're adults chronologically, but mentally no. They're stuck somewhere.
that's all. We're gonna,
Wherever their trauma was is
yeah,
where they're stuck. They're stuck at their trauma.
yeah, they really are. They really are, and that's why I said like they have this pick me type attitude was not where they think that. Where they think that if they're picked or if someone say they like them was not that makes them better, but not knowing that you need to fix yourself from the inside first before you look for the external comfort and things of that nature, which makes no sense to me.
That is true. Like I said, but I don't get it. Like I said, I don't get it because you know what? I'm not supposed to. It's not my life. It's not my life. It's not my life story. It's theirs.
Exactly. This is not something that let's say that I use YouTube as just that entertainment source, entertainment
Right.
application. Come on here, talk a little shit, have a little fun, be a little messy, and then go live my real life.
Correct.
I'm not on here trying to make lifelong friends. If it happens, it happens. If
It
it doesn't,
happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's right. That's how I feel about it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It means nothing to me.
yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of mentality. I don't
Right.
have time for it. I don't have time for that. My thing is, oh, so I don't like you, so therefore let me go against you. It's not. No.
Right.
Like I always say, the only person that can get me to stop liking someone is the person themselves.
Correct.
It doesn't
That's
matter
true.
what happens, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And Trina, the book is called some like Inside the Beef Sector, Beefing for Dollars. And the Rita Philadelphia wrote it, but it's under her name. You can go under Amazon and put in Beefing for Dollars, the beef sector. You'll find the book. It's on Amazon.
And she mentioned what I went back. Reed did go back live,
Yeah, she did. I caught that too.
and she said that I think it was supposed to have been a 3-piece series. I think now she's making it a 4.
Yeah, a 3-part series. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think she said she's gonna add a fourth chapter to it, a fourth part.
Well, good. Congratulations. Do your thing, baby. Make it a whole Harry Potter series. Shit, if you can.
That's what I said. I'm proud of her. She's utilizing her gift, and I said, "Go ahead and do you, sister. Do you?
Right.
Do you?" And I did say that she will get some backlash.
Of course.
And her being an author, this ain't her first book. And I told everybody on my video, this is not her first book. Mm-hmm. She's been writing books for years.
Right.
And now after she finished this beef sector point, she got 2 more books coming out that has nothing to do with the beef sector.
Right.
She is a real author, guys. She is not a dummy. She is not dumb by a long shot. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She knows she could be sued. It doesn't mean that those people who sue her are going to win.
Exactly.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She has written books before. She's written a true story book before as well. I think her first book was a true story.
And I was talking to people that, how do you think these crime drama books happen? It's not because the people who actually experienced the actual crime wrote the book. It's because someone did the research and talked about it and is talking about it. You can't sue them for talking about telling their side based on what they researched and what they found out.
Correct.
You can't sue them for that, was not. You can't be mad at them. You could be upset and bewildered, was not, but you can't be mad saying you're going to sue somebody or whatever because it's not your story. You have the opportunity to tell your own story. You can come back and say what she said was a complete lie and tell your form of the truth.
That's right. And that's what I said also. I said, if anyone who's mad about it, what she's written, write your own book.
Exactly. If you feel something defamed you, then that you're admitting that person was you.
Correct. Write your own life story, honey. Don't you upset? Why sue?
Because you're giving your power to people. Was now if you're saying, well, this is about you and you're about you only. No, and like my thing is, we are like, I think that it's this whole crab in a barrel mentality. Was not you see the potential of someone else making money, whatever, you're gonna do it, whatever in your power you can to try to hurt them from making that money. It
But I
doesn't
think
make
it's
sense.
but they so silly because when they went to Atlanta and came back from Atlanta, she made a video saying she was happy for them.
Right.
So I guess they forgot about that. I don't understand it. I don't understand these people.
But
I
I
really don't.
I wish them well. But yeah, I'm still hating. No, I don't hate on what you're doing. Good luck at what you're doing.
You're
Good luck.
right.
I'm not hating
You're
on
right.
you. Hey, Miss A, baby, how you doing? But y'all don't realize that I've been doing. First of all, I wrote a book already. I've been on TV before. I've been in the fashion industry already. Was not. I've written songs that's out there popular. Was not. You know what I'm saying? I've been stolen from before. People have stolen materials from me before. Was not that on certain things. So therefore, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That people are so upset when someone is getting ahead. Every celebrity is not rich. Every person who have work out there is not don't have money.
Correct. And a lot of times you in a hole more than you are with money.
Exactly. You
You gotta
owe
spend
more
you
than
gotta
what
you
you
gotta
make.
spend money to make money. You must spend money to make money. And on top of that, he's so upset. But the whole entire series hasn't even come out yet.
Right. So you don't know what's going on with that. I could
Right.
be in it, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or a caricature based on me could be out there, whatever. But like I
Right.
said, it's gonna be boring because I think I'm boring.
And like I said, he doesn't even know the ending of the
Hey,
story.
baby. He don't know the beginning of the story.
I'm gonna say I don't understand. I don't get Bradley. I really don't. The whole book, the whole story hasn't been written. So why are you upset?
Right.
She hasn't even finished the end. You may come out like a hero in the end. Because in the beginning, the only thing she said about him in the beginning was she called him the trout. Okay, everybody's calling you that on YouTube. You should be used to that by now. She said that he was the king. She called him the king.
Right.
She gave him the king title that he was running YouTube.
Right.
And she started talking about everybody else.
And
the story hasn't even been written totally. The ending hasn't happened. So I don't understand why he upset.
Right. And didn't he say this is his sector anyway?
Yeah, so I don't understand. She called him the king. She gave him the king now, didn't she?
Right. So why are you mad? She's giving you props.
Correct. And that's what I didn't understand. So he must not be really listening. Well, maybe he's listening, not comprehending.
No.
She gave you the king, honey.
He's doing both. He's just mad because she beat him to the punch.
Well, too bad. He should have started yesterday.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
He should have started last year, honey. Because, honey, Miss Rocky was on it.
Right.
She was rocking you out, honey. Her name is Rocky. She's from Philly now.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Knock him out the box, Rocky. Knock him out, Rocky.
But yeah, like my thing is, like all I was doing at work was shaking my head, like this person, like y'all don't see what he's doing, like y'all can't see the fact that he's upset, he's jealous, he's mad that she beat him to the punch.
Yeah.
Why are the fact that y'all don't get this, and y'all act like y'all are hurt by what she said? What she said that didn't happen on YouTube. It happened.
But it happened. The stuff she was saying, it was going on YouTube. She just changed our names, and she threw in some jabs here and there. She gave us some jabs. Oh yeah, she dragged some of us too. But that what makes the book fun. The book is entertaining.
Right.
What I've heard so far is entertaining.
Right. And Ronnie Q said that it's fiction. She didn't use his real or screen name. Exactly. So Correct. Why are you mad? And like I said, if it was nonfiction, you should be worried.
Correct. That'll mean that you'll be considered that Gacy person.
Exactly. So you want her to call it nonfiction or fiction? Which one do you want? So you're trying to say, well, I'm mad because she called it fiction. Should be called no, it shouldn't be called that. Not if you don't identify as that Gacy person. Not if you didn't do what you was accused of doing.
To everybody in the sector,
right?
Sean, you done bulldozed over all of us. So I don't understand what's the problem.
Exactly.
Like I said, allow that lady to live. Go ahead and just change your whole manuscript, Bradley.
Exactly.
Tell Ty and change everything, Jeff.
Format of your show because she already sold it already. Right. What happened? And anyone had that right to do that. I had the right to do it if I wanted to do it. You had the right to do it. Anyone in this chat had the right to do it who had experienced it or heard about it. You're mad because she beat you to the punch. Now just call it a day. You
Right.
lost this round. Wipe yourself off, go spit in the spit bucket, and then come back and start fighting
And
again.
come back out fighting again. That's right. Fight another day.
Wipe your
Fight
brow.
another day.
Don't be mad because she beat you to the punch. And anyone who's going to take his side, well, that's my life story. It's not your life story, silly. Your life didn't start here on YouTube.
YouTube. That's right. There's a cry 2 tears in a bucket and fuck it.
So Ronnie, good morning. Focus on you. So Ronnie Q, like you said, he said it was lies anyway. So if it's all lies, then it has to be fiction, right?
Yes. If it's lies, why is he mad?
Right. If it's lies, why are you upset about it? Why are you even do a video about it if you're mad? Why are we having a conversation if it's all lies?
Because he was heated. He was heated at first. Then he calmed himself. Then he calmed down, started giggling, and then he got heated again. Started talking about a lawsuit. Then he started giggling again. Then he said, "Oh, I know what I can do," and that's when he told the lady to go live on her channel. He's gonna pay her $10 to read the book. See, if we read the book, don't want nobody buy it. Oh no! I'm going to buy it. Just because you did that, Sean, I'm going to buy it.
Right. Because you're trying to stop somebody else's mag. And then,
see, I don't play them kind of games. You will not control me.
Exactly. Oh no, I'm not trying to take money out of anyone's pocket. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
If you don't want anybody to buy that book, that's in essence the same thing that you're trying to do.
Yeah, he tells we're gonna have one person to purchase the whole thing, and we're gonna go live and read it.
Right.
So nobody will buy it. Oh no! Just because you did that vindictive mess, I'm gonna make sure I buy a multitude of copies and pass them out.
Right.
That's silly, Sean. You have to grow up, baby.
You can't do
Bradley,
that.
you gotta grow up. Bradley, you're too old for this, honey.
And
too old for this.
You know he's gonna be saying, "Oh well, they're up late at night talking about me." No, baby, it's not about you. It's about
it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about your antics. Exactly. Your antics. You're out of order.
Right. It's the fuck shit that you do, and the thing is that's what the narcissist mindset thinks. He thinks that because someone's talking about them or pointing out what they do, you're talking about them because you're jealous or you're obsessed with them. No one's is that. It's the fact that we're pointing out the fact that you tried to play us by saying that saying she was lying on you, but yet the story she says is not true. How is what you're so mad about not true?
Correct.
What's up, Netta, baby? How you doing, sweetheart?
So who's on YouTube making videos and making other people make videos? Well, making them make them because what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. You're manipulating others to do your dirty work. Exactly. As everybody has always said about Bradley. Right. You throw a rock and hide your hands and then say, "I'm not doing nothing." Right. What you mean? I didn't make them do it. No, you're manipulating. You using manipulation tactics on these females.
Right.
Prove
that I did that. Prove what I did. Your proof is in the video that you just made that you're gonna put on private now. The proof is the fact that you send people out information about other people on a daily basis.
Correct.
That's the proof.
Correct. And but then what lies say, "I've never done it. I'm innocent." Club Chat's not a part of it. Ooh, I'm so happy Club Chat not affiliated with that. Oh my God, when Club Chat is the nucleus of it all.
Exactly, because y'all keep the shit going.
Correct. You all are the tornado and the cyclone.
You're the eye of the storm.
Right.
While it seemed all calm and collective over there with that bullshit and hectic stuff that's going on all around you. Don't play with me. Like I said, you're not as like I said, you will never be as smart as you think you are when it comes to me. You would never be able to outthink me, outmaneuver me, out criticize, or out anything me. You're not on that level yet. You're still stuck in the child's
headspace. Yeah, a child's state of mind. Yeah. It's the same crap you were trying to do to me. Kwani, what'd you do? Kwani, what'd you do? Those are your battles. I don't know nothing about who you talking about. Why would I go live and start dragging folks for you?
Right.
Those are your fights. I don't know anything about these people. And even if I did, those are the individuals that you're fighting with. Right. I'm not in battle with them.
Exactly.
Do your own dirty work, child. You are, first of all, you're a man. Why would you be asking a woman to fight for you? And you're the one who, majority of this crap that once I got out of the bull crap and was able to see what was really going on, I'm saying to myself, you are the one who caused the problem.
Exactly.
You are the mess starter.
Mm-hmm.
You gave your channel a place for all of us to come over there and be a fool.
Right. Act a fool, cuss people out,
Curse
fight with
people
each
out.
other was
And
not.
and
And you
that's
just
the
supposed to
reason
fight.
why we're all fighting today.
Right.
Since 2018.
Because
All of
everyone,
us don't, majority of us don't get along with each other because
everyone felt
Sean
comfortable
gave us a platform to be a dog,
right.
to be a donkey. Actually, we was over there being donkeys over there.
Acting like one. Yeah, exactly.
Over there, yeah, we're over there acting like one, and he just sitting back laughing,
Right.
and then we'll say, "I didn't do it." Yes, you did.
What happened? What I do?
You
Yeah.
gave us the platform to do it.
Right.
You sat back and watched.
If you allow kids to come up to your house and drink, and one of them go home and get into accident was not, you are like you don't
It's
have
your fault.
exactly because you gave them the space and opportunity to do that.
Correct. But
You,
but in his vision, that's not his vision. He
exactly.
sees it's our fault. Well,
Right.
y'all the one called in and cursed our people. Yeah, but you allowed us to.
Right.
You didn't say, Kwani, I'm not doing it over here on my channel. No. That was because I tried. Let me tell you this. I tried to do that over there on Dutch's channel before. I even tried to do it. I think, but I tried to also do it over on Jay Wilson's channel before, and they said, no, not over here. You won't.
Right.
So I started watching other channels. Said, oh, I saw Sean was letting on site April do it. Mm-hmm. So I said, ooh, if he let her do it, would he let me curse out Jay Wilson? I mean, I'm being honest about it.
Right.
I'm telling like the TI is. When I sat back and I was looking for channels to go off on Jay Wilson. Mm-hmm. And nobody else would let me do it. And I saw Sean was willing to let me act a fool. So I said, oh, well, this is the channel I'll be able to act a fool on. It was no moderators over there. And right. Sean would just let you go ham until you got tired.
Right.
And so that's how our relationship built.
Mm-hmm. And then when he got tired, well, once pick your own channel.
Well, no, he didn't. You know what? He didn't even say that to me. He never said that to me.
Oh, he didn't?
No. That's not what he said. What happened was I was so consumed. I'm being honest with you. Okay. I was so consumed with Susie. Mm-hmm. I had despised her so. Sean had gotten to the point he was tired of hearing about Susie. Mm-hmm. So he said, I'm blacking her out. And I said, well, since you blacking her out, I'm not blacking her out. I'm going to have my own channel. That's what made me have my own channel because Sean was tired of hearing about Susie. Right. He was tired of discussing it on his platform. So I made my own. Right. See? And that's how that happened. And right. What ended up happening, he knew I was going to go live that particular evening. And so I went to his live first. And then I said, I'm getting ready to go live on mine. And he sent everybody to my channel. And that's how my channel was built. Right. It was built with his, well, I had already had 324 subscribers before I even had a channel because I was so reckless on his channel. Right. Because they had made me their head bitch in charge over there. Mm-hmm. And once he sent everybody to my channel, I ended up with 1,000 subscribers in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Mm-hmm. And some people did start getting upset about it. Well, you helped Kwani get her channel and look at our channel. It was a mess. It was a mess. The ladies got to fighting about my channel had more subscribers and their channel, they had been around before me and this, that. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Folks upset about who had more subscribers than the other. And Sean had helped me build my channel. And everybody wanted to be the queen. That's what it was. Everybody wanted to be the queen over there. And I wasn't playing that game.
And all he did was huh? And all he did was sit back and smile.
Yeah, sit back and smile and let everybody act a fool. And now majority of the ones who were over there with him are no longer over there no more. You see everybody scattered all over the place. Right. He may have maybe who's still over there majority of some of the people that's over there I don't even really know anymore because everybody didn't change their avatars and some of their names. So I don't know who's really even there. And like I said, I don't participate over there with Sean. I just happened to go over there and watch Sean tonight because I went over there and watched the Reeds live. And she was talking about him. So I said, well, let me go over here and see what Sean said. And when I saw that, I had to give me a nice little cackle about that. I said, girl, please, he just jealous because you came out first, honey.
That was my synopsis.
Your book came out before the so-called reality show. Heck with him. And long as and if he over there bashing her like that, talking about read her book, I'm gonna make sure I buy more books than the law will allow, so I can pass them out to others.
Lol out.
Because he's out of order for that. He is out of order for that. Like I say, either no matter what goes on, Sean, you still have to have a different format for your show because her book came first.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have to change up everything. You cannot utilize everything that she got in that book.
Well, he can, but it's like he's copying her.
Yeah, but then on top of that, she can start around and sue him. What he gonna do? The same?
Well, no,
he gonna use. What he gonna do? Change our names over again?
No, but not if they use their real names. Like the thing is, she used pseudonyms for them was not, so therefore she can't say, well, this character right here was not the XYZ. You know what I'm saying? What he can do is he can still use that same format was not to talk about the event that she's talking about was not, but he's talking about it as a non-fictional situation, and she's talking about it as a fictional situation. So it's two different things.
Yeah, but he will still have to. He still will have to. He cannot use those names she's over there using.
No.
He would have changed that too.
He can use their real names.
Well, he have to. Yeah, well, he can use those real names that are with him. Yeah. He cannot use my doggone real name. And I will sue him.
Right. Exactly. The people that is with him was that he can use.
Because I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of that crap.
No, because you didn't sign in the NDA, and nor did anyone else who didn't sign.
Right. He cannot utilize any of my likeness, any words that come out of my mouth. Right. That belong to me. Because I know what I've said. And I know that a lot of them think, why did they delete her videos? Oh, no, honey. Those videos have been archived somewhere.
Right. But yeah, he definitely needs to understand that, he can't just do what he thought he can do is not without, let's say, people are smarter than what you give them credit for. Uh-huh. And what she did was a gangster move.
Yes, it was.
What she did was a boss move, because if you're going to do your show next year, let me do my show or my response for your show this year. Let me beat you to the punch.
The thing is, like I said, majority of people didn't know nothing about the book. Right. That's why everybody's talking about it now. Even though people said they heard that she may write one. When she and I was cool, she did talk about she said to me, I should write a book about the beef sector. I said, I think that'll be a great idea. Maybe you should. Right. But I didn't know that she had written it until today.
Yeah, because I didn't know it was out until today, but I knew she was in the process of writing one, because the thing is, she said like 2 or 3 times that she was writing the beef section. But I
wasn't watching her channel, so I didn't know. Had I had not seen Timothy and had not seen Lockheed, I would have never known nothing. Mm-hmm. I'd have still been in the dark until it popped up over on Tracy or yours or somebody's. Right. And like I said, I'm proud of her. She's getting money legally. I don't understand what's the problem. Right. Allow her to do her craft. That's her gift.
And the fact that she's on Amazon with her book was not, and you're still trying to pitch a show and on film a damn pilot for a show.
Correct.
So that's why he's mad. Like, my thing is, you're mad because someone actually has something. I don't know if it's in the Library of Congress with an ISBN number or not. But all I know is that she's doing her thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't hate on the fact that she made a boss move.
That's right. I said, don't underestimate anyone. Don't you underestimate anybody. Right. Never.
While you're playing chess, she's playing mahjong.
Yes.
So go ahead and play chess all you want. She's playing mahjong on your ass.
She done built her own game. Sometimes you build your own game, honey.
You always saying that you don't took your toys and went home. She bought her own toys.
How she went home and built her own, child.
Exactly. So my thing is like I said, I still wish him all the luck in the world with his project.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Not hating. But my point is, don't hate on someone else either, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Be mad at the fact that she outmaneuvered you on your maneuver.
That's right. That is true.
I mean, and that's all this is about. Don't be mad because someone outmaneuvered you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if you stop talking to everybody stop trying to have pillow talk, stop trying to get people on your side by bringing them into the conversation no one knows what you're doing.
That is so true. You're very true.
Come up with like she did. Bam, Amazon, here I am. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at her for that.
It's still not the thing. The funny part about this, she's still not finished.
Right, exactly. The story is writing itself. Like the fact that the fact that he's upset and mad at her was like it's gonna be an
Now,
end.
that's another part. That is another part of the story.
Exactly.
And she said it tonight. She said, "I'm giving you 4 books now." That's exactly what she said. I'm giving you 4.
Because now you don't add it to the story by being upset and by trying to defeat me. Now I'm the beautiful princess in this story. Was now you're the evil queen.
Correct. She said, honey, you will not make me Cinderella.
Exactly. I'm gonna be the one who ends with the last laugh. And this is my story. Like he don't understand. Like you don't understand. You can't play chess when you all in your feelings. Why you in your feelings, boo? You in your feelings. You mad as hell for no reason.
Child, he was over there. I mean, he was fuming. He was fuming.
I'm talking to my lawyer about this.
Yeah, he was fuming. And then try to fake it off like he was laughing.
Right.
And then he got fuming. He became fuming again. I'm going to contact an attorney and get a consultation.
I'm going to take advantage of my pre-consultation. And did you realize Shelley was reading the hell out of Jay Wilson when she was talking to him on the phone? So was Sean. Because Sean kept saying, Jay Wilson, we know that you and Mark broke up. Like, I'm like, y'all don't think
right. I mean, what kind of crazy was that? They was over there telling the man business. If you don't go live tonight, that means Mark left you. What is that about? What the world?
Prepaid legal, $20 a month.
What in the world? Oh, that was crazy.
Man, he don't get it that y'all are reading him.
I mean, craziness.
Like
not only reading him, but manipulating him, threatening him.
Exactly, coercing him to
right. I mean, all types of crimes was going on watching that video.
It's like, dang, y'all don't get it. Like this person, they playing y'all. Shelley and Sean, they was ping ponging his ass.
Right. I was like, what? I was watching him and watching the words in the inside of the chat room. I'm like, what is going on here?
I'm like,
what is on those NDAs? I need to see them NDAs. Somebody got to send me a copy.
Jay Wilson, I don't like you, but I don't like people being manipulated either, though. I don't like being bullied, and that's
what I said. I don't play them kind of games. Like I said, if I can help you, I said that to Five Babe. You want to get out your NDA? I think you need to send me a copy.
Right, I can look at it.
I'm saying that y'all didn't sold y'all children or something, your blood or whatever over to Sean. Shit. What did y'all give over to those folks?
Right.
Because they are controlling everything about you all.
I don't understand it. Like I'm saying, how do you let someone and Jay Wilson like, oh well, let me talk to people I need to talk to? Well, it's not. They're reading you, sir. They are reading you. They are clowning you, sir. They are putting on your situation. The fact that you have no money, the fact that you have no lover, the fact that you have no job.
Yeah, because they know that they need him. They know that you don't have nowhere to turn to. People love when you're downtrodden.
Right.
That means I can control you you are my pet.
Exactly. I'm playing you like the fool you are. And even Shay was saying, we know you ain't going to the gym. Calling you fat. Like, I'm like, y'all don't get these reads that they're throwing your way. Like, oh my God. I'm so confused. How stupid are you with those 18 degrees you got?
Right. I was like, oh my gosh.
Like, if you can't see
I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm telling you, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with these people. I told you when I made that video about who all he took to Atlanta. They were picked. He sat back and watched them and picked them like he knew who the fools were.
Basically.
He knew who the fools were. Sean, I told you, Sean is cunning, honey. Sean is very cunning. Sean and somebody sat back and watched those people. Because that was even said a few times as well. We've been watched. They've been looking at us.
Yeah.
They've been just looking. They've been studying you. They've been studying who the fools are, who they can manipulate.
He even told me that, my producers are watching you as well. Don't watch me, because I'm going to do my own thing.
Yeah, but they couldn't pull the wool over your eyes.
No, they ain't stupid.
Like I said, like they try to pull that same crap over there with Billie Jean.
Mm-hmm.
And Billie Jean said, no, you won't. Well, I'm going to give you $300.
Ooh, $300 whole. $300 whole.
Wow, I'm rich.
Exactly. That's a bad bag of chips now.
Right. And this time it could be barbecue.
Hey, with a grape soda.
Yes, great, and maybe even an orange one.
Right. With some ding dongs. Oh my god. No.
Do they still make Twinkies? Food junkie, your ass crazy. Let me get my butt off here and take my butt to bed, food junkie. I
Thank you.
enjoy talking to you. You are funny as hell.
Thank you, baby. I'm just talking to you.
I adore you, and thank you for inviting me.
No problem, baby girl. Appreciate it.
All right. Okay, ta-ta, honey.
I'll stop for now.
All right, bye-bye.
But yeah, you guys, I'm just saying it makes no sense that, every day that people are being manipulated, whatever. People are being played with. People are being played or being made a fool of was not. And it is as if people not witnessing it. And if you tell them, okay, hold up, don't go there with that. There's danger down that aisle, was not. They want to cuss you out. Hey, Spiller Boy, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Mwah. Spiller Boy, you want to come join me so we can talk about this, was not, and what you think about this? Let me drop this link for anybody who else want to come in besides Spiller Boy, if you want to come in or not. I appreciate if you did. It just makes no sense. It's not like people, when you see people actually coming in, being made a fool of that. And although I don't too much deal with you on that level, I still don't want you to be made a fool of. I don't want you to think as though that everyone is that way, that is going to manipulate you, whatever. And I'm just saying, they have nothing to do with me liking or disliking anyone. It has to do with the fact that I see what's going on, and I think that I want to be able to show you, okay, this is what's happening. Look out for this. It has nothing to do. Oh, you're sewing? Oh yeah. Did you see my message on your community feed? I said I want either one of every color of those masks, or at least the fabric, so I can make my own masks. Because those masks are fire. I love the fabric that you chose. But yeah, it makes no sense that that people don't see the fact that people are jealous, so they're trying to manipulate and distract and go against what's going on, what's not. And people think, oh well, you're so obsessed with somebody. No, I'm not obsessed, baby, at all. I'm not even mad. I'm not none of those things. What I am is I see what's in front of me. I think logically, I think critically, what's not. I see what you're not showing me. I listen to and hear what's not being said. I'm listening to your tone, your diction, how you throw words together, who you're throwing in there was not, and what you're saying. Like I said, just like I heard all those reads y'all was giving Jay Wilson. And not saying that y'all are the best of friends, whatever, but at the same time, I don't want y'all to think that, or him to think that everyone's like that, because I'm not. Like I said, y'all know I don't care for Jay Wilson like that. On that level, was not. I don't hate him. I don't like him. I just am whatever with him, whatever. But at the same time, if you don't see the people that you are being devoted to and loyal to is playing you, I think it's my job to show you that they're playing you. Listen to what they were saying, talking about your weight, talking about the fact that you don't have a job, talk about the fact that you don't have a boyfriend. I'm pretty much calling you stupid. Fact that John was trying to dog you about the book that you wrote. Oh, Jay Wilson's going to proofread it too. Ha, 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 ha. Knowing damn well you had 101 grammatical errors in the first couple pages of your book. That was a read. He was reading you. And you're going to sit here and let him read you like that? I'm just saying, I guess it must be worth it. I guess the free hotel room and the airfare was worth it. But like I said, don't let people make a fool of you. That people only could do to you what you allow them to do to you. People only could treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And if y'all don't see and understand the fact that that what he was doing was obviously jealous of the fact that she beat him to the punch with her book, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, you guys, because to me it's obvious. Like I made several videos before where I asked people, what is your soul worth? What is your integrity worth? But clearly, y'all integrity is worth a free hotel room and an airfare. Pretty cakes, baby. Petty cakes. I'm just saying. Their integrity, their souls are worth free food airfare and her own room, or a hotel room. I'm sorry, mine's worth a little bit more than that. Actually, a lot more than that. I can't sit here and let you manipulate me, sign my soul away, sign my rights away, sign my life away, sign my voice away for some menial stuff that's not even promised. And then when someone beat you to the punch, was not that. What's the recourse? Trying to discredit the person who beat you to the punch? Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to discredit them? And you try to say, "Well, I'm mad because she said it's fiction." No, you better hope it was fiction. You better hope that she wrote it was fiction. Because if she would say it was nonfiction, then you will try to sue her for defamation of character, defaming you. Are you the trap mouth king? Shakila, baby, you're right. Only God has my soul, and only God can judge me. Everyone else, please. If you don't have a flaw or a sin, then I'm worried about you. But until you show me that you are flawless and you're sinless and you don't bleed when I cut you, please, I ain't worried about you. You're human just like I'm human. And my thing is that, I can't be upset with someone who beat me at my own game. But it wasn't even done maliciously. She's just telling her story. The Reed of Philadelphia is just telling her story. That's all she's doing. She's not, you know what I'm saying? Granted, yes, is she doing some jokes and cracks and stuff at there? Yeah. She's doing what we all do. Yes. Now no one's talking like the thing is, you think that by trying to discredit her was now trying to get people or don't buy her, if we read out loud, don't buy her book. People still gonna buy it because they want to hear what she has to say, not what you have to say. Not in your voice, not in your tone. You don't have that kind of power. You have power over there with the people that you manipulate, was not that you coerce to do things. Yeah, you have power over them, but you don't have power over anyone else. No one else is listening to you like that. No one else is doing that. No one else is following your lead. No one else is trying to sit up here and let you do whatever you want to do. No, don't do that. No one's trying to take over people's platforms. No one's trying to take money out of other people's pockets. Then what do you call it then if you're telling people that you're going to release her book? If you're going to make a copy of her book and release it to everybody and email it to everybody about that, what is that if not taking money out of her pocket? Now, see, that's what I don't like. But then you get mad when people say don't go to Vegas and spend $300 for a 3-day weekend plus room and board. Well, you know what? He may be getting what he deserves. Was not. The thing is, when you're playing people, was not you get played yourself. But my point is still, I don't want him to think that everything is like that. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's not what it is. My thing is, listen to the reason they're throwing at you. Listen to what they're saying about you. Listen to what's going on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And make your own decisions. Plagiarism. What's plagiarism? No, it's not plagiarism when someone's telling their story their way. Like we all come on here and talk about what we heard someone say about someone else on here, what someone else did on here. But we're telling it in our own words. We're telling it in our own way. We're telling it from our perspective. She wrote this in her perspective. She wrote this in a way that, saying, she changed out the names. Was not just because we can identify with some people, was not that may be the person that we know on here doesn't mean it's plagiarism. Plagiarism is that if you want your story to be written like Kwani and I was saying, if you want your story to be told your way, write your own book, tell your own story. This is her opinion. This is her observations. This is what she experienced. I don't understand why people are so upset about that. Like I said, if I want my story to be told, then I'll tell it. If someone chooses to tell a story based on what I've done, what I said, and what I did, I'm not mad at you for doing that. Do that. Then if I feel like correcting it with my truth, that's what I do. Hey Mia, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm gonna get off here in a minute. Been on here for about over an hour now. But yeah, I just wanted to come here and say that I need people to wake up. I need people to start looking at what's in front of them. But I know what you're saying. The thing is, like that, people may not like the fact that she wrote a book depicting some events that may have happened on here, but it's still her prerogative. How many books out there is written by Obama? Do you think all the books about Obama is flattering? All the books about Trump is flattering? All the books about any president is flattering? No, you don't get their permission to write a book about them. You do some research. You tell your story your way, the way you did it. Hey, Joyce, how you doing? Oh, the Real Philadelphia wrote a book called The Beef Sector, Beefing for Dollars. It's on Amazon. Yeah, so the Real Philadelphia wrote a book loosely based on some characters on here. Yeah, I'm happy she wrote the book as well, because my thing is, you know what I'm saying, it's like it took the wind out of the sails of the, oh, everyone's mad because because you was invited to Atlanta. No, she just showed y'all that you don't have to be invited to Atlanta to tell a story about the beef sector, and you can tell it from your perspective. Yes, that's it. The Beef Sector, Beefing for Dollars. That's the name of the book. Hey, Miss Hodge, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? But yeah, my thing is like, and everyone wants to be distracted. Everyone wants to tell, oh, well, she's telling my story. She ain't telling your story. Only you can tell your story. Stop giving people power over you. Stop giving people power to, you know what I'm saying, tell you what your story is. Only you have your own voice. That's her voice, her opinion, her insight, what she felt was important. You talk about what you feel that is important. I don't know, well, people don't get that was not. You know what I'm saying? No one can tell my story better than me. No, just like no one can read me or drag me because I'm undraggable. Like I said, what I put on here is not anything that I'm not willing to live with if it's resurfaces somewhere else. You know, you can't make me embarrassed. You can't infuriate me with that. You can't change the temperature of my room or my environment was not if that's not what I want to have happen. I need y'all to hold on to your own power. Stop giving it to other people. Especially stop giving it to content creators who's not going to appreciate the fact that you are willingly giving them your power. Stop blindly following people. Was not these people? We're all human. No one's is some deity was not where they don't make mistakes, where they don't have any type of harm or wrong in their heart. No, we all make mistakes. We all say things that are wrong. We all are not perfect. And the fact that people talk about it was not or comment on it or write about it, whatever, we can't be mad. Like I said, how many times do you hear people playing someone else's commentary, but yet they change the pitch so they don't get flagged? Or having someone's commentary on their platform with that, but not showing their picture so they don't get flagged. It happens all the time, whatever. Now all of a sudden you want to get mad because someone beat you to the punch and want to do an all call. Well, it's not to go against somebody, well, it's not, or hurt somebody. Don't do that. Very true, British chick. Very true. Now, well, Jay Wilson, she got all your sayings and all your words. Beefing for Dollars is not the first time. The first time that was said was not by Jay Wilson. How many times do we use each other's sayings? Like, everybody want to be counted. You know what I'm saying? And how about when James be like, just clean it up? What if someone wrote a what's it called? Clean up? What's it called? What is James' little segment on his thing called? With the little broom. But what if someone just wrote a book with that title on there was not? You know what I'm saying? Those words was not, invented by James. What's not invented by me. Everyone says what's not. It's just that that's something that people know that I say quite often. Love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, respect someone else. That is something that I say, but I didn't coin that. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. I didn't coin that. So what if somebody write a book called Eat the Meat and Spit Out the Bones? I can't be mad. I didn't coin that. People need to stop that. Was not stop thinking that, you know what I'm saying, just because you say something was not, it is so much predicated on just you are the only one who can say it. You are the only one that can do it. No. And you can't sue nobody if you didn't copyright it. If you didn't copyright it or trademark that comment or that statement was not, then you can't sue nobody for it. I don't care what you try to do. I don't care how you try to do it. You can't be upset because someone wrote a book with that coin with that coin fame. Exactly. James said he got that from Betty White. You know what I'm saying? And her estate's not gonna come after him. Like people need to stop that. The news cleanup, yeah. Right, thank you. So what if someone wrote a book called The News Cleanup? Granted, we know that that's James' segment was not on his channel, but at the same time, he didn't coin that phrase unless he coined that phrase. You know, the people need to stop making a lot of molehill was now. People get so excited. People are so easily excitable about things on here as if it is the end all be all, as if it is the holy grail of facts. And I'll tell like I was telling the truth on her page was that we need to stop confusing street law, street justice with the real law and real life. Because what we think is true is not always the truth. What we think is how things should go may not always be how it should go. Yeah, like why are you mad? And why are you mad because of something that Jay Wilson did? Wasn't the other day you was calling him a little dick and all this other stuff was not? Come on, stop it. Or copyright it, exactly. Like unless you didn't copyright it or if you didn't you know what I'm saying, trademark it was not, you can't do anything with it. Oh well, it is what it is. Wilson. His phrase left him, I guess. The phrase "beefing for dollars" left him as well, I guess. But even then, was not like I was saying. You know, all the stuff you just said, British chick. That's what they were saying when they were trying to tell him to go sue her. All those reads you gave just then are the same reads that Shelley and Sean was throwing at Jay Wilson, left and right, while under the guise of trying to pump him up to come after her. They said everything. Well, you don't got a man, or you don't got a job. Oh, why don't you try to live with Shield now? Let's see if the $20 a month is gonna work out for you. Like just read him left and right, and he up there laughing and smiling. Well, I see what I can do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing you can do. You can't do nothing at all. But hope that this pilot get picked up to do a show. Like I said, not mad at you, not hating on anyone. I wish everyone good luck in their endeavors. But at the same time, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at somebody who was not for beating to the punch. Like, people kill me with that. Like, you know, if you didn't copyright it, what's not, I can use it. If you didn't trademark it, I can use it. And if you did trademark it, that we'll discuss it when you choose to press charges. And then someone said, oh, she can go to jail. And then the truth was saying that, oh, well, she should have asked Google. For what? Ask Google for what? To tell what story? Google don't own these stories. Google, this is a platform that Google gives us, and when we make money off of whatever, as far as super chats and things of that nature, and they make money through advertising off our channels, that's how they make money. If someone super chats us was not, they take 30% because they gave us a platform to use, not because they own our stories. Google can't take my likeness without my permission. Google can't take my story without my permission. So there's no crime that was committed. There was nothing that was being done. Stop thinking like someone on the street and doing street justice and actually understand what the laws actually are. Stop using terms and phrases that you don't know the meaning of. That goes for a lot of people on here. Y'all know that's one of my biggest pet peeves. People on here using terms and phrases that they don't know, have any earthly idea of what they're talking about. All they do is come on here and start talking and spewing out information was not for no reason. It's not true. You can't sit up here and say that, it was illegal what she did. How? How is it illegal? You may not like it, but it doesn't make, because what you don't like don't make it illegal. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop going against each other. It's this whole crab in the barrel mentality that we have with one another. You know, we think that, because we don't like something was not is not right. No. People what's I saying? Very much so, very much so, intellectuals was not. Well, no, if you do, if like my book, I print it on demand. It's a print on demand book, which means I self published it. And granted, I had an editor to look over to make sure that it reads the way I wanted to read, and I had people read over it so it reads the way I wanted to read. But when you self publish certain things, you don't have all that going on as if you do if you're with a publishing company. Like I said, I'm talking about what I know to be true, not what I assume to be true based on what someone else told me. Like I said, I've been in this industry on and off, or in and out of it was not for a long time, since I was a child. I was a child actor, singer, dancer, model. So I know a little something about something. And the fact that I wrote a book myself, I know a little bit more about that aspect because I actually did a self-published book where my book is in the Library of Congress, where I actually have an ISBN number, where if someone used something from my book that I didn't give express written permission to do, I will sue your ass. Period. I actually have a lawyer on retainer that's not Legal Shield that I pay was not for my entertainment stuff to go over my contract negotiations and stuff like that, things that I do in the industry. I'm not just talking about what I know, what I read on one page of a document was that I found online. I'm actually talking about what I actually know. You know, and not a writer, just a crappy typist. I mean, yeah, James, no, that's the same thing. Yeah, like you just can't. Sorry about that. You just can't, you know what I'm saying? Go out here and just, yeah, you just don't, like, people who have actually done something was not along these lines have a little bit more information about it than just some random person making a video. Baby. Laughable, baby. Laughable, laughable, laughable. Yeah, just like like people who are here spewing information was not giving out false information. These fake lawyers, these fake doctors, these fake psychologists was not, and they don't understand that you just can't go out here giving out false information. Was not because when what people really also don't understand and realize is that if someone go out here and hurt someone or hurt themselves based on information that you gave them, you're held liable for that. You're held liable for that. You can't just be out here spewing out information where it's not and making these quote unquote threats about people going to jail and sue them and this and that was not. Those are threats, especially when you're doing it with malicious intent. You can't say she did what she did. She congratulated you. She said good job. She just put hers out first. Hers out there in the public first. It is what it is. Like people just need to stop all that. You just don't understand it. You just can't do whatever you want to do. You can't do it however you want to do it. There are laws out there for a reason. And when you don't follow the law, things happen. When you don't act right, when you don't do right, things happen. You know. Drink. But yeah, like it's just crazy that people don't understand that. People think that everything is always meant to be a joke. Everything is always meant to have fun and just laugh and joke about it. Well, it's not. No, it's not. You need to be very careful about the information that you put out there, especially when you don't know anything. Reading one article on Google don't make you a lawyer. Don't make you Gloria Aldrich. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. You don't have all the information was not because there are different rules and different little ins and outs of everything. If you don't understand that was not, it is what it is. But yeah, it was just funny was not, and like I said, when I heard the discussion was not, all I thought was, damn, you sound mad. You sound jealous. You sound upset. Okay. you know. And then I went to go watch the Reads live. I watched, like I said, the Truth live. I watched Tim's live. I watched that's about it. About based on that little subject, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But like, yeah, I'm like, you saying that people need to boycott and sue? I'm like, for real? Why? Because it's not true. She said she called it fiction. I'm mad because she called it fiction. Don't play yourself. You better, like I said, you lucky she called it fiction because if she called it nonfiction, that means that she would have identified you as a character that as that John Gacy character. And if you got mad about it, well, it's because, you know what I'm saying, especially when the fact that she changed the name, that you identified as that you agreed that that was you, that you did the actions that they said you did. Have a good night too, baby. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate it. But yeah, just funny to me was not how, to me, I just find it how, I find it really laughable. I find it really disturbed the way people minds work, the way people mind think, that, you know, that they don't understand that, you know, it's not, like, not everything is about you. Like I say, my life is about me. I will always come first. I have no problem saying that. I have no problem admitting that was not. But at the same time, I know not to involve myself or put more on me than I'm willing to have or handle. Yeah, that's all it is, Shaquila. He's mad that she wrote the book. No, not only is he mad that she wrote the book, where he's mad that the book came out before his project came out. Because now he can, because if it came out after the fact, he can say that she's copied him. If she just started writing it and it came out, you know what I'm saying, and she just said, "Oh, I'm writing it," was not, but it's not out yet. But the fact that it's been out since January, he's upset. The fact that she been working on it since last year and it's out in January, he's upset. But it's okay. Because, like I said, I mean, you know, oh, so James isn't here. Let's talk about this. James, in your books, some of the stories you told depicted some people in your family. Yours was your opinion, your stories, your insights, your thoughts was not. They, although they were upset with that, there's no grounds for them to sue, right? Unless they admit that what you said was true, you know what I'm saying? False, right? Then it becomes libel and disparaging of character and things like that. You can't just say, "Oh, I don't like how you told the story. I'm going to sue you." Now, if someone lied on you and did it with malicious intent, then you're held liable. Then that's defamation. But until then, like people are saying, there are evidence that some of the things that was said happened here on YouTube. There's video evidence. It's not your story. James said he used names and a family tree and put it up and out. Sue me if you like. But yeah. But the thing is, yours was also your story. And it was about your life. So it was kind of like that was not yours was nonfiction. You didn't call yours fiction. And that's what people don't understand was not. If you call something fiction, you can change whatever you want to change and add whatever you need to add to it was not. And if you choose to personalize it was not as an individual, that's on you. And that's and exactly right. Tim and Sue. Look at that. Look, because people have their own reasons of doing stuff on here. People have their own reasons of doing things on here. People have their own reasons of why they do things, how they do things. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like all we need to do is enjoy the situation. The one book. Yeah, one book was your memoir. Yeah, the one book was your memoir, yes. And the other one, that was I keep wanting to say Boys Like Me, but that's That your book, Boys Like Me, or is that Elin Harris's book? Well, no, but Mia, remember when Reed was saying that last year that she was in the process of writing a book about the sector? I heard that several times. I heard that several times that she said that she was writing. Oh, that's you? Okay. Well, like, okay, that's you. Cool. I don't know why I keep getting that book mixed up with Ethan Harris. It's because it's very similar in the title. What is his book called? His little memoir? I actually miss his writing. I actually miss his writing. I'm saying he died. Anyways, so yeah, but yeah, Mia, she was saying last year that she was writing a book, and the process of writing a book was not about this sector. She kept saying it. She said it on several different platforms. Like I said, I didn't know that it was out until today, but I thought it just came out. But no, when I listened to her video today, she said it's been out since January. Right, exactly. Exactly. We all heard her say that, but we just forgot about it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know how the news cycle here goes by so quickly. Was not, you know what I'm saying? 15 seconds, it's over. But yeah, I heard her. I remember her saying it about her writing a book about this sector. I heard that, several times last year. And so when I guess people forgot about it was not, but then when they found out about it again, it's became a big old story. But oh well, you snooze, you lose. Opposed to waiting for events to happen, you should have been out there making events happen. You know, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. People can get mad all they want to and hate and dislike us. Now, but the reality is, she did what she had to do. Oh, it's so tempting to read. Oh, Sugar PYT was trying to read it too. Lord Jesus. My thing is, people are so unoriginal. And everyone who's trying to read the book was not is on that little camp over there. Like y'all don't like none of y'all are original. None of y'all are original whatsoever. Babe, exactly. Tell me so exactly. Because if I heard her say it last year was not, I'm pretty sure she has documented proof. And when she started this whole process was not. No, the thing is, you can't take her to court. Like no lawyer with any kind of sense will look at that and be like, okay, this is a case. Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You remember that, Mia? Exactly. I said that earlier. I said me and her had a little situation was not back and forth, whatever, you know what I'm saying? At one point in time around that same time. When she was by the other name. What other name was she going by? It wasn't the Reed. It was what's her other name? What's her other name? Whatever name she went by the first time. You said you find yourself daydreaming and wondering what school she dropped out of. Beautician school. No, it wasn't Rocky. It wasn't Rocky. It was what was the other name that she went by? The best that I've got, or the best that I'm not. 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 The best that I got. That's it. The best that I got. Thank you, Kwani. Thank you, baby. You supposed to be asleep, crazy. Preschool in my zone. But yeah, so one thing is people want to get mad. Mm-mm. You know, yeah, but my thing is like people like I don't like. I said, James, no, I've been in these streets for a long time, just hiding in the bushes, just chilling, just listening to everybody's situation, watching everything go by me. And when I finally came out, I came out very slowly, very quietly, bit by bit, and now I'm here. But yeah, I'm not trying to. I mean, I'm not trying to be. in everybody's face all the time. I'm not trying to be in everything wasn't that, but I hear a lot. I see a lot. I have opinions about a lot, and when I get ready to talk about it, wasn't I talk about it. You got hungry? But yeah, it's just real funny to me was not how people don't understand what's right in front of their face. Like, look at what's going on with that. Look at people's patterns. Look at what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not always what people want you to believe that it is. Look at what people's not trying to show you. Look at what people's not. I mean, listen to what people's not saying. What is it that you're really trying to do? What is it? What's your real motive? What's your real agenda? You know what I'm saying? What was the agenda that someone that gets upset that say they're not upset, but yet dogs out and try to talk about every situation that goes on? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, you call yourself the king, you call yourself the head of the sector was not, whatever. But now you get mad when like I said, Heavy's the head that wore the crown, right? Heavy's the head that wears the crown. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. I didn't come on here trying to cut someone out when I'm supposed to be working. I'm just saying. If you was focused on the phone calls you was making or the people that you have helping over the phone, you would be hearing about all this nonsense going on YouTube during business hours. I'm just saying. You'll do like me. That's true too. That's true too. Heavy's a head that's big, baby. You know, you talk about this stuff before and after work, not during business hours. I'm just saying. Is anyone else notice that, or is it just me? Sour PYT. She just hope and pray that, you know what I'm saying, the scraps will come down to her. Just hopes and pray. The scraps come down to her. Do a blonde wig hair review. Hey, Fates, baby. How you doing, baby? Top of the morning to you, baby. Yeah, just saying, people, I'm just saying, Fates, that people just mad because they got beat to the punch. Don't call it fiction. Don't call it fiction. Then what should she call it? Because if it was a work of nonfiction, that means that she was telling a true story. And like I said, are you the John Gacy character that she wrote about? I don't know. You would hope and pray she called it. Keep calling it fiction. Oh, why was she charged $10 for 45 pages or whatever page, how many pages it is? Why do you care? If you're not gonna buy it, don't buy it. Don't worry about it. You know, if you don't care about the fact that she wrote the book and you're not upset about it or worried about it, whatever, why do you care how much it costs? You charge $35 for some damn popcorn. You charge $35 for some damn popcorn that you can get for damn $2, for $1. I'm just saying. So you worry about people. You worry about counting people's money was that, but when people count your money about the popcorn and the other things that you did invested in or divested in or was not, you want to be like, why are you counting my money? No one's counting your money. Why are you counting her money? Let her charge whatever she wants to charge for, whatever she wants to charge for. People will only buy what they think is worth, and if no one buys it, then maybe she'll put the price down. But if people are buying it, the price is good. No one's worried about how much people can afford buying the stuff that you park out there. Sick of these hoes. Sick of them hoes. You back, Kendra, baby? Thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming back, baby. Well, yeah, like, it makes no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Worrying about what people doing with their money, worrying about how people price their products was not. Why? If you're not gonna buy it, just don't buy it. People who's interested in what you got to say and how she want to say it and how she tell the story, let them buy what they want to buy. It's their money. They work hard for it. you know. Don't tell me. Now, people kill me with that, like thinking that it's okay. You don't want anybody to tell you what to do with your money or how you price your products, but yet then you want to tell people to do a certain thing. Baby, he was definitely upset. Mia, he was pressed like a panini. He was pressed like the sandwich that Nicole Tyler wanted. He was pressed, and not only pressed, he was mad because I'm pretty sure he had to change like that. Even when his show comes out next year or whenever it comes out or whenever it get picked up or whenever they finish shooting or whatever, it can always be referred to that was something before his show. He wasn't the first one. That something can be referred to that was something before his show. Hey Paulette, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? It's just funny to me that they're mad, and then everyone over there wants act like why is everybody hurt? Why is everybody hurt? Like I said, to me, there's not a problem. You saw the title of the video. There's not a problem for me. It wasn't a problem. It's not a problem. She wrote a book. If I'm in it, if I'm not in it, who cares? One way or the other, it's not me. It's your opinion of me. Your opinion of me means absolutely nothing to me. Do people understand? Why do people allow people's opinions about them to bother them? It's not me. It's a caricature that you made up, inspired by me. Thank you for thinking enough of me was not, or to immortalize me. But other than that, ain't nothing. You let people opinions of you was not affect you. You let someone's opinion of you detour you and take you off your path. Why? Why is their opinion of you so bother you so? I don't get it. No, I just don't get it, you guys. You know, everyone wants someone else to take control of their life. I think so. Give her a high five. Give her a high five. Right, it's just the book. Right, it's just the book. Hey Tessie, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Tessie, what's your opinion about the whole situation where your boy, old boy got outsmarted playing his own game? He thought he was playing his own game was not, but got outsmarted. He was up here thinking that he's the only one with the beef sector project, and next thing you know, whoopsie. Exactly, Kendra. That's the whole point I'm getting at. Exactly, Kendra. There's some exactly. What happened? Oh, Reed of Philadelphia wrote a book. Sean Bradley got up on his platform, upset about it, mad at Tim Blaine because Tim Blaine promoted it earlier, and someone from his camp read the book out loud on their channel, or tried to, I should say. Oh yeah, I think that everyone that's not over there with them is fine about it. Very true, Paulette. Very true, baby. No one's peddling her book, but Sean, because he's the one who's mentioning it. He's. This is why that's why he's so upset about it. Yeah, I'm fine with it too. Like I said, to me, it's not even an issue. I don't see why everybody's so upset. I don't get it why they're so upset. I don't know why they're mad. I really don't. You know, because the reality is, it's just a book, like Kendra said. It's just a book. What are y'all gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. And Kendra, that's what I've been saying. So I don't know why everybody's so upset saying that she wrote their story. She didn't write your story. She wrote her perception of what happened on these YouTube streets. Now, if you're so interested in what's going on, if you want to tell your story, write your perception about what happened on these YouTube streets. Right, exactly. People are gonna start trying to research about what they saw. And hold up. This just struck me. Right one, Tiramisu, baby. Right one. Hey, wild card, baby. He's not interested at all. But don't they say know your history? Learn the history of these YouTube streets? And doesn't this book go back at least 2 years or about a year and a half of things that done happen on these YouTube streets? So isn't this book basically a fiction version of history of what they say happened on these YouTube streets from one person's perspective? So shouldn't you be happy the fact that she wrote a book, a history book of these YouTube streets and this beef sector? Shouldn't it be something that you should be praised and proud of her for? She wrote a fictional history lesson that all y'all from her perspective that all y'all kept saying was y'all don't know the history. Y'all don't know the history of these YouTube streets. Y'all don't know what's been going down. Well, she's chronological. I mean, she's writing a book about the history. So shouldn't you be happy about that? See. Yeah, it came out in January, which means she was writing it last year because she was told she told us last year that she was writing a book about this sector. So I don't know why everybody acting like they're so surprised, they're so shocked, they're so bewildered. Oh, you're right, Shakira. You're right. No one's supposed to be praised but him. No one's supposed to be talking. No one's get an attaboy but him. He's the only one that deserves an attaboy. Yeah, Faith, she sure did talk about it last year. So she was writing a book about this sector. Now, I didn't know that it was out until today, but I didn't know that it came out when it came out either because she didn't make a big splash about it. You know? But yeah, like I said, people need to stop. Like, they want to scream, well, know your history, know your history. Well, this is some history, isn't it? And like Kendra said, it's on fan fiction. He was 38 hot. Hot like fire, baby. Tried to play it off. I saw right through all that. You're mad, aren't you? You're angry because she beat you to the punch. You're mad because she talked about it before and wrote something about it and had something published about it before you did. Well, Jay Wilson, she stole your name. She stole your name. You should sue her. Take her to court. For real, you want people to waste their time, energy, and money and lose like you did? I don't think I'm in it, baby. I don't think I'm in it. Which, I mean, like I said, one way or the other, I'm not in it. Whatever. It's just that I find it funny. One way or the other, I don't care either. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I wrote my own book. I'm already part of history. I'm already in the Library of Congress. You know what I'm saying? I have my own ISBN number. For real? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. If I tell you, then people can actually dox me because it's actually under my real name. Well, actually under the name my professional name. She was hot too. She was mad. But did y'all see how they was reading Jay Wilson in the process? That's the whole point, Tessie. That's why he's mad. That's why he was upset. But him and Shelley was reading Jay Wilson, talking about the fact that he don't have a man, the fact that he used legal shield or legal aid to get his stuff done, the fact that he don't have a job, the fact that he don't go to the gym, the fact that he's fat. Yeah, she was mad, Tessie. She was upset. She was mad. Cussing and fussing and stuff. I'm like, why are you so upset? Why are you so worried about what Jay Wilson's doing? Wow. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are really, really, really crazy. You know, just makes no sense. Like, I mean, and the reason that they were doing on Jay Wilson was funny. I laughed, but I still thinking like Jay Wilson, you don't catch them reading you. They reading you dead in your face, and you being so stupid. Worry about the bag. Worry about money. Was that you're not catching the fact that they're reading you. They're reading you down, son. They are reading you down, and you're not catching it. You're not understanding that they're clowning you, bro. They are literally clowning you while they under the disguise of trying to help you. Okay, if you gonna have to if you gonna help me by telling me I don't have a man, by telling me that I'm fat, by telling me that I don't have a job, and that my lawyer services is with Legal Shield, don't help me, please. I'm just saying. By all means, don't help me. Okay. With friends like these, baby, who needs enemies? They gonna dog you. They gonna get you under the slick, and then when you address it, I ain't do nothing. See, I don't watch Chopper. Was he mad too? Face, oh yeah. I mean, I don't feel bad for him. I just want him to know that I know that they read his ass, and I want them to know that I figured out they read him too. Like I said, I don't want anyone to be made a fool of. I do say camera ready, baby. So they need to worry about that. I'm good. I'm camera ready at all times. I'm camera ready right now if I wanted to be. Throwing some clothes and I'm camera ready. But yeah, it's just funny to me how you can get read by somebody without who say that they're helping you, say that they have your back, and they're trying to give you some advice. But the reality is, they were reading you, and they wanted you to do their dirty work for them. And I guess the phone call gonna be, well, she. What's up, baby? Talk to me. What's up? Tell me something. You know, well, she ruined all of our chances, all of our opportunities. You know what I'm saying? If she's out here with this book was not called The Beef Sector and this, that, and the third, talking about what we want to talk about was now we can't really tell that story no more. We gotta come up with some more information, some more beef, some more situation. And like someone said in here, the story's not even done yet. This is just the first part of the whole trilogy that she's writing. And so this is the first part of it. Well, I'm just saying, baby. I'm just saying. You know, what I'm saying. So this is just the first part, and the story writes themselves. And the fact that they made a big deal about it was not. This was right here. If I was her, I'd make this part of the fourth chapter or the first part. Mm. Exactly, Shaquila. Exactly. You know, like, oh, the evil trap mouth king. You know what I'm saying? Did the princess wrong. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing was not write herself into the story was not. She just told the truth, and next thing you know, everyone started attacking her. They tried to silence her. They attacked her in droves. I'm just saying, y'all making this more. They're making this worse than it has to be. See, Walcott, he don't understand that, baby. He don't understand at all. He wants all the attention. He wants the attention the way he wants it. But like I said, heavy's the head that wears a crown. And like James said, heavy's the head that's big. Yeah, support it though. That's what I said, Tessie. That's what I said. You know, grab the $35 popcorn that y'all was forced to buy or coerced to buy, I should say, or attempted to buy. grab a bag of the $35 popcorn and enjoy the read while you get read. I'm just saying. Don't be mad because you got beat to the punch. Don't be mad because you got beat to the punch. Now you want to act like, saying, you're the victim. Oh, she's lying on us. She's calling it fiction. Like I ain't that argument. Well, she called it fiction. Well, wouldn't you want her to call it fiction? Wouldn't you say she made it up? All the stuff she said about you guys, all the disparaging things she said, I would want somebody to make that up. I want that to be true. Y'all know about that? People actually believe that you're on the show because he wants you to be successful. No, baby. Y'all know what's going on with the whole top model thing. Was not how everyone's talking about what's going on with top model and how they're trying to turn against, like, saying it was a bad for thing. Baby, it's all about editing. They can tell whatever story they want to tell with editing. And if y'all don't realize that was not, you're the fool. I know. All that secrecy and deception for nothing. All that secrecy and deception for nothing. Just to be outdone by someone that y'all called out their name. Picking on their speech impediment. See? You see what happened when you start bullying people? Do you see what happened when you start bullying people? Is that they tell their story their way. And when they start telling the story about you, is that you're not going to be coming out looking good. You start looking crazy. Yeah, he definitely needs him on the show. Because people are investing in me, no, they're not really investing in you. Because if they was investing in you, they will film a show about your life. If they was investing in you, if they have faith in you and think that you can draw a crowd by yourself, they will be having a reality show about this one YouTuber who was doing all these great things, who's bringing everyone together while he's still living a successful life. But since they're not doing that, and they need everyone in this sector to be a part of it, it is what it is. Yeah. That's what I said. And she was reading him while she was doing that. While she was, quote unquote, pumping him up, she was reading him left and right. She was dragging Jay Wilson. Shelly was dragging Jay Wilson while she had him on speakerphone on her channel. And the first time she called him and he didn't answer the phone, she was saying, "Oh, we know you don't got a job. Where you at? We know you don't got a job." When his answer machine came on, like, yeah, she was dragging him. I'm just saying, don't hate me. If you don't want me to talk about it, don't put it on here, and I won't talk about it. But since the fact you put it on here was not, it's fodder. You said there's no show on that side. It's gonna be on Netflix with thin, cute actors. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Oh, that's sad. But true. In my zone, baby. If you saw that phone call she made with Jay Wilson, that was messy as hell. But her messy is so slick and so sly and so dry that I find it funny. Like I said, and the funny thing about it, this is not against anyone. Like I said, it's not against old dude. It's not against Shelley. It's not against Jay Wilson. It's not against the Reed. I just find it funny. It's not against Tim. It's not against anybody. I just find it funny that people don't see what's happening. Yeah, we're all messy. Yeah, I don't live there, but I do visit quite often, every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And I stay as long as I want to, and then I leave when I get tired. But yeah, I just find it interesting. I just find it hilarious. I find it amazing. hilarious. You know, that like I said, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not upset with anybody what's not. I just think that it's funny how people don't see what's going on. You know. Yeah, and that's people don't say like exactly. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing it, whatever. I know at times I can be messy because it is what it is. But right now, I'm not being messy. I'm not obsessed. I'm not obsessed. I'm not upset. I just want everyone to see that I saw what it was for what it was. My bag, my bag. You know, like I said, I wish everyone good luck in their endeavors. I really, truly do. I don't want anyone to not be successful in what they put their hard on work into. But at the same time, if you met and thinking that she's telling your story, how can she tell your story when it's her opinion and her point of view? You have the power to tell your own story. You have the power to talk about it how you want to talk about it, when you want to talk about it. Don't wait for someone else to tell your story. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission to be who you are. You know, and then get mad when it doesn't work out in your favor. You have the right to do whatever you need to do. You know, you have the right to tell your own story. You have the right to tell it how you want to tell it. But if you don't do that, whatever, don't get mad because someone else told their story their way. I'm just saying. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is, y'all. Yeah, you have the right to say whatever you need to say, how you want to say it. Just like I have the right to tell my story my way, regardless if you're involved or not. You know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fight so hard to be famous. Y'all fight so hard to be in the in crowd, be part of the cool kids. You fighting so hard. I got you, baby. You fighting so hard to be part of the cool kids, part of the in crowd, but yet not realizing that everyone on here, subscribers and content creators alike. When you put it on here, was that people have every right to talk about it. People have every right to bring it up and to do what they do with it. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm mad at you. I wish you all the luck in the world. Yes, Timothy Blaine. Actually, no. He heard it. He said he heard it on somebody's platform. He said he heard it on someone's platform was not, and he went over to look at it, to check it out. And when he did that, he came on this platform this morning and did a quick review on it, but didn't read all of it. Just did a quick little skim of it was not, and said go check it out and support it. Then from there, everyone else started coming on talking about it was not, and then Sean Bradley came on cussing and fussing, mad, and now I guess this is the new thing. First of all, I get to the whole dream deferred part till after I read the word moose knuckle. Not moose knuckle. Tessie, you silly. Not moose knuckle, baby. And then ask, welcome to the dream deferred. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, these people are crazy. These people are lunatics. These people are definitely lunatics. Getting mad at stuff that makes no sense. You know. These people are definitely lunatics. I can't deal with these people. Like they're crazy. Like they're crazies on another level. Like they're crazy is on another level. They're crazy on another level, and I don't understand it. Like I really don't understand the craziness. Like the whole ratio of people being crazy and doing stuff that makes no sense. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But y'all, you holler. Well, baby, I'm getting ready to let you guys go. I love you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys coming in. You guys, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. I definitely will appreciate it. I definitely encourage you to like this video if you haven't liked it already. I have to go to sleep. I have something to do tomorrow afternoon before I go to work. But yeah, you guys, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for just being who you are. I definitely appreciate it. And I love you guys. Thank you for loving me. But as you guys know, it's not important that I love you guys. It's important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself. And you definitely respect someone else. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for coming in. Good night. Good morning. All that. Do I remember when? Tessie. Yes. Well, y'all have a good night, you guys. Until next time, this is your boy Food Junkie, and I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good night's sleep and be safe and be careful. Peace out, y'all. Bye.